Hey guys, it's Sassy Leash. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is officially my first video. Yay! So today I'll be showing you guys a step-by-step tutorial on how to go from platinum blonde to icy gray. It's fairly easy. You only need a few products. So I'll be showing you guys exactly what you'll need to be doing. So stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching.
Oh, hey, that's me, guys. Okay, here's what we'll be using. A basic mixing bowl and a brush, some Wella T18 toner, some 20 volume developer, some basic black gloves or any gloves you decide you want to use, some conditioner, and some Shimmer Lights purple shampoo. Oh, also a basic rat tail comb. All right, guys, let's get started. So here you're just going to start with your gloves. You don't want to not use gloves because your hands will be burning. Trust me, I've done it multiple times. So also all the products that I use that I showed you guys in the beginning, everything's from Sally's. So you have access to, if you don't have a license, to go to Cosmoprof or Salon Centric. So yeah, I wanted to make sure that I was able to, get products that you guys have access to. So here we're just gonna mix everything. The toner and everything was a 2-to-1 ratio, so 1 part Wella and 2 parts developer. So usually you'll need a measuring cup, but I didn't have one, so I just used the bottle because 1 part is the bottle and 2 parts is developer, so I just filled both of the developer up twice for the 2 parts developer. All right, so I tried to stay as clean as possible, but it got a little messy. I was trying to make sure everything was like perfect, but clearly that didn't happen. Also, guys, make sure you put the top back on your developer after you use it, or it will make the developer not as strong anymore, which means when you go to use it again, it won't lift as high. All right, and here I'm just mixing. You're just gonna mix, 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 mix. Here I'm mixing for about a minute because you want to get the consistency right. You don't want to not mix it all the way and then it doesn't work properly. I just mixed it until I started seeing like the toner turn a little purple. That way I knew it was ready. Also, you'll see that after this, I have the bundles ready and a little damp because you can't apply this without it being on damped hair. So I just didn't wash it. I just literally just wet it and towel dried it. So here you'll see that I'm applying the toner. I'm doing it in every different direction. I'm doing it up and down, side to side. I'm just trying to catch every hair because I don't want it to be any yellow left on the hair because I don't want to have to do it twice. So save the time and effort and just take your time. Go back and forth, side to side. Don't want to rush through it. You don't want to do too much side to side in different directions because you don't want to get the hair all tangly and yeah, it'll start shedding and stuff. So my main thing is just take your time. It's no rush. Also, make sure you get the wefts on the hair because you don't want to have yellow wefts in gray or silver hair. That's going to be extremely not cute. And hunty, we trying to be really cute. You'll see me getting the wefts right now. When you're coloring hair as well, you want to be able to catch every hair or at least try to get every hair. So try to open your bundles. Well, don't try. Actually open your bundles. Don't be lazy and try to have them folded all up and take the easy way out. Open the bundles and like move side to side, manipulate the hair a little, and make sure that you really are getting into it. Okay? Okay. I'm really not playing no games, y'all. I was making sure I catch every hair on this bundle. So, y'all, I'm not playing no games. Look at this. Make sure you go from root to end. Here I'm combing it a little just because I want to make sure that I've gotten every hair. I'm manipulating the hair a little, make sure that it's saturated because saturated hair will take better. All right, so on to the next one. So here I'm just going to repeat the same step. 1 part Wella, 2 parts developer. With this specific brand, you have to use 20 because that's what's going to get it to the grayish silvery color you want. I had to step away because I wasn't able to open the bottle because my hands were still wet from the toner. So I had to use a towel to open it. Like I said, I'm just following the same steps. You don't need a measuring cup for this exactly. It's always handy to have one, but look, desperate times calls for desperate measures, okay? Well, actually, I was just trying to minimize everything. I was trying to keep it to as less products you have to use as possible so that you'd be able to do it at home in your own time. So yeah, here I felt like I left a little extra developer inside of the Wella bottle. So I'll just go in and just add a little more developer to the mixture. Just a little, not too much. You'll see. Also, guys, make sure you do put the top back on your developer because you do not want it to lose its power or its intensity. Just a tip for you guys. Mix, 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 mix. Look at the flick of the wrist, guys. JK. So here we'll be starting with the closure next. With this closure, I'll just continue with the same exact steps. I didn't change anything. I'm going to be going up and down, side to side. With the closure, you want to be kind of gentle. Don't want to be too rough because it is a closure. It's not like a bundle where if you lose some hairs, it's not as bad. With the closure, you kind of want to save every hair as possible because it's not a lot of hair on the closure. And I feel like with 613 hair, they don't put as much hair as they put like on a regular dark closure, like a 1B closure. So the main thing I'm saying is just take your time. There's no rush. Here also you'll see that I'm parting the closure to make sure that I'm getting most of the yellow, most of all the yellow. Well, actually I'm getting all of the yellow out. So with me parting it, that's me being able to see that I still have more product to put on the closure. Also, you want to make sure that you saturate the closure as well. I know I mentioned that with the bundles, but you have to saturate, 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 saturate. If you do not saturate it, it will not take as well. Um, I was once told in hair school that you didn't have to saturate hair in order to get the color you desire, but I noticed with doing hair over the 10 years I've been doing hair that you definitely have to. So here I'm just continuing to apply the product, making sure that I take care of every single strand I can. You just keep repeating the same steps, honestly. I'm just a little extra guy, so I go above and beyond what I'm supposed to do. Also, if you get some on the knot, it's perfectly fine. It's okay. It's just a toner, so it's not going to do anything to the knots. It kind of like toned the knots as well too, so that was pretty cool. But if you're doing like a color, I wouldn't suggest getting color on the knots because it'll be on like the part. It just won't be pretty. Don't do it. I usually use like some Got2b glue, like the spray, and I'll spray it on the back of the closure or the frontal. Here I'm just following the same steps I did with the other bundle. This is the second bundle. I'm only doing 2 bundles because I'm going to make this a wig in the next video. I'll show you guys how I construct a wig or how I make one. I'll show you guys all the steps you need to know. But for now, I'm just showing you this. Only 2 bundles and a closure. So your main thing you want to do also is stay consistent throughout the entire process. Use the same amount of product you use on your first bundle. Just keep, consistency. That way the hair is going to turn out so bomb, like perfect. And here we have it, guys. This is the final look. This was the first bundle. It's still wet, so wet hair is a little darker than dry hair. So once it dries, it'll be super white. This is the second bundle. I used a little bit more product on this one because I had leftover toner after everything. So I didn't want to waste it. I don't like wasting products. So I smacked the leftover on it. So it's a little bit more silvery, but it's still bomb. Look. Ooh, nice. And here's the closure, guys. The closure is like 40% dry, so as you can see, it's more white than the other two, than the 2 bundles. But it's so bomb. Look, guys. So pretty.